Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. I got a full caseload today. Pretty busy day. But I wanted to talk about the best vehicle I have ever had the experience of using, not just for my job, but for life in general and its overall utility. That vehicle is the 2013 Toyota Prius. I still have that vehicle. I still have that car, but I've since then given it to my son for him to use for the nursing program. I'm currently driving a van right now, which it has its pluses and minuses for work. Definitely great for life when you're hauling the whole family and stuff like that, but still, the most valuable vehicle that I have ever had is a 2013 Prius, and here's why. So for work in home health, you do a lot of driving, a lot of stop and go driving. You spend a lot of time in your car. So gas mileage, super important. You get really good gas mileage in a hybrid, especially a Prius. You could literally get 400 to 420 miles out of one fill on a tank for less than, nowadays, $35. And that's actually really good compared to a lot of other non-hybrid vehicles out there. And for 2013, owning that vehicle outright, it's really good. Secondly, the utility on that vehicle is just so good. I had the Gen 3 Toyota Prius, which is the hatchback model. They have a lot of space, surprisingly, for such a small car. I mean, I could have my home health work bag in there, all my necessary supplies, plastic drawers and shelves, just literally everything that I need is in there. And it's easy to access, especially with the hatchback. It's an overall tank of a car. I've moved a whole apartment from Fresno back to Fairfield in just that Prius alone, considering having furniture, desks, computer, all that stuff. I've been able to utilize that car a lot, and I still continue to utilize it now whenever I get the chance to drive it, whenever my son's off. So yeah, I love that car through and through. Such a good car. And it's really strong. It's been very reliable for me. I got lucky enough to have a very good friend of mine be able to get the recall, the overhaul on it before the 150,000 miles, and get all the head gaskets and everything fixed for pretty affordable price. So if you ever think about picking up a Toyota Prius, especially a 2013 model, if it's low mileage, under 100,000 miles, just be mindful that about 150K, you're looking into doing some kind of overhaul maintenance. But I'll tell you right now, that car is at 207K and still runs like a champ. We got the ABS overhauled on it for about $3,000. I mean, that car has been fully paid off for almost 10 years, and it's still giving. I hope that my son keeps that car for as long as he wants, but if he doesn't want it, I'll definitely take it off his hands, especially if it's running the way that it's still running. Yeah, the other thing that is so good about the 2013 Prius in terms of work is it's small. It's small in its footprint, but it's big inside. You have so much headroom, bodily space. Sometimes when I change clothes, when I've gone out of other patient homes that are just not in the best condition, I could literally go in the back and change. No problem, not having to, move things around. Just move the passenger front seat forward and just change my clothes. Yeah, it's such a good car. I definitely am thinking about getting another one again. If I can find one for decent mileage, pretty good shape for my daughter, so that she can have a reliable car. But yeah, 2013 Toyota Prius. I'm pretty sure all the other Priuses are great too, but I have, so much experience behind the steering wheel of a 2013 Prius. The maintenance is super simple. Change the oil, change the battery, fix a headlight or two every now and then, replace the bulb, and all your other necessary things. But such a great car. I'm definitely thinking about getting another one again. So yeah, gas mileage, affordability. We talked about space and its utility to be able to move. Space in terms of driving, small footprint, so you're able to maneuver however you need to. The other thing I really like about it is for a used car, I bought it at about 21K miles so many odd years ago, and to be able to put about 180K miles on it and still run like a champ, not a problem. But what was I gonna say? That's all I could think of for right now about that car, but there's so much more that I want to say about that particular vehicle for work use, family life, and overall utility. I mean, I've driven it up to the mountains in Santa Cruz, taken it to patient homes, weird places in the Berkeley Hills and Moraga, just really tight spaces for you to drive. It does its job. So yeah, I'm definitely looking into getting another one of those. If you know somebody who's trying to sell a Prius, especially a 2013 and has under 100K miles, let me know, because I definitely want to look into it. But yeah, for home health, if you can, get yourself a hybrid. The insurance is cheap. That's another thing too. It's an incognito car. Everybody's gonna make fun of you for driving a Prius, especially being a dad. I get made fun of all the time about having it. But I'm not laughing when I go fill up my gas in that car. Such a great car. But yeah, hope you like the content. Like and subscribe. There's more where that's coming from. I have other videos I'm going to put out regarding, you know, different types of vehicles for work use, in-home health, pros and cons. To be honest, I can't really say that I've had any cons with the Prius, but I definitely have some pros and cons for driving a van and for sporadically borrowing, you know, an EV, a fully electronic vehicle, every now and then. Because, yeah, we got a lot of family members and we're all switching out cars every now and then. But yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for listening and watching.